Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. Oh, this is your weekly reading for Taurus. How are you guys? Let's see what's coming in. Any aspect of your life, married, single, anything in between, friends, family, your work. Take it how it resonates. Okay, I see the Knight of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. Someone has rushed in, maybe felt a little pressure and backed off a bit here. This is someone who comes in really enthusiastic, but you can see, so somebody comes in and then kind of runs away here. Yeah, someone feeling a little bit of pressure here. I mean, the Queen of Pentacles is somebody who takes care of themselves and looks out for themselves. So if you had someone who's done that, I feel they felt under a lot of pressure for some reason. It may have nothing to do with you. Yeah, so I do see the Page of Raphael. So somebody here may be making up excuses, but it's somebody who's a little apprehensive or shy, or they felt under pressure. I do think you're going to get an apology, though. Yeah, it looks like someone here, I see a new emotional experience. This is like the Page of Cups energy. This is definitely something new. So they're enthusiastic, but yeah, I do feel this is someone here who's going to apologize for, I feel somebody was under pressure here. And it could be someone who just didn't know what to say, maybe felt a little overwhelmed, but look at you. I mean, the Queen of Ariel, the Queen of Pentacles, you nurture yourself and those you love. You have the ability to make anything more beautiful. You're very practical. And you often give wise, practical advice. So maybe you gave someone advice. The Queen of Pentacles does that too, but the Queen of Pentacles is stable. So this person may have felt, yeah, it looks like they rushed in, backed out. This is someone choosing their battles. Maybe they had to deal with something. I don't know if they made up an excuse or what, but I mean, maybe it's yourself feeling under pressure, but I do think there could be an apology because I do see an opportunity. This is somebody here who definitely knows they need to hurry up too, because they're dealing with something. Like I say, choosing their battles. It's telling you to kind of think this through, though. Yeah, I see a lot of stress, anxiety, sleepless nights, a lot of unnecessary fear and worry. Yeah. Yeah, this is someone here. This is about control, putting on the brakes. This is someone going to take another look here. Yeah, this person definitely has a lot of self-control. They are determined to succeed. So they're choosing their battles. They're dealing with something. They may have just felt a little bit of pressure. And maybe it's even yourself. But like I say, a lot of unnecessary worry. Someone focusing, they're kind of just looking at the outcome of this situation, and there is worry, and I do see kind of sleepless nights, so some anxiety or stress. Let's have a look. Tell me about this Knight of Gabriel. Yeah, this is actually somebody coming in more stable. Look at that. See, they're taking control, taking charge of a situation, determined to succeed. So they've succeeded. So I do feel coming in, maybe an apology here. They're very grounded. Yeah, they're also very sincere. A lot of focus on work and their money. Yeah. Yeah, their cup runneth over. See, they're going to offer you up this cup, a fresh new start, or just, hey, do you want to go out someplace? Yeah, this person's cup runneth over. You're going to receive this. Yeah, so whatever it is, the cycle's over. Good luck, timing, something to do with the timing here. What were they dealing with? What was this person dealing with? They were dealing with possibly a King of Wands. Could have been a work situation, a family situation. But it's something, or they were just focused on something from the past that they needed to. It's possible. It has to do with control, taking control. I actually still feel like it's this person's energy, but some of you could be dealing with a Virgo or a Capricorn, maybe even another Taurus. But yeah, this is someone looking for clues and answers to do with something in the past. They're looking for some kind of answers. They're definitely soul searching and going within. So I do see a lot of unnecessary worry. Something is about to go in their favor. They see you in a favorable light. Yeah, I do think this is someone maybe a little worried that you're going to reject them. So I do, like I say, it's a missed opportunity. So you might maybe, I don't know, it's very possible here you might say thanks, but no thanks. But like I say, this person's determined to succeed. They do have self-control, but like I say, there is some sort of pressure, feeling pressured. This is someone who makes decisions when things are calm. So they probably couldn't backed out on a situation, maybe a date. Might not even be anything serious. But yeah, they were definitely looking for clues or looking for something. Let's see. Yeah, this is someone juggling, choosing their battles, but yeah, kind of weighing the pros and the cons. I mean, there's something they procrastinated on that needs to be dealt with. I think this is somebody here who, I definitely see an apology. Because I do see things going in your favor. They definitely see you in a favorable light, but they're having some kind of good luck and fortune. Things are turning around for this person. So tell me more about the Four of Cups. Yeah, they don't want to miss this. They see you as an empress, so there's pressure right there. But it's about being open, or is it thanks but no thanks, no longer interested? I think this person's trying to decide if they reach out. Like one minute they feel everything should be okay. The next minute they feel like you might reject them. So they're kind of worried about that. I think you're always open to talk, to communicate. The Empress is always very gracious and calm, but this is someone who's sincere, and it's a person who makes decisions better when they're calm. This is someone who probably can't handle some kind of pressure here. Yeah, I don't think it's anything to do with you. It could be this person, friend or family member, somebody they work with, but like I say, choosing their battles. I feel like it's them. It's about taking control. Yeah. I don't know what's going on. The Chariot. Why is the Chariot here? So I do see a little confusion. See, I feel like you're waiting, feeling a bit confused. And it's possible, too, you may be thinking you need to take your power back. But I don't feel like that's what's going on for 99% of you. It's this person. It's all about what they're dealing with and thinking it through. I feel like you're just kind of waiting, being patient. But yeah, I do feel if this person doesn't come in and clear something up, you likely will start looking elsewhere. I do feel this is someone expanding their horizons, though. I do. I feel it has to do with work, because there's a lot of focus on work and money. So it's about keeping balanced and keeping calm. Let's have a look at the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, so this could go in both of your favor. I actually feel apology, but I do feel a little apprehensive here. It's about explaining the situation. It could be something they feel pressure to explain, but it's almost like they need to deal with this. Yeah. Something to do with work, too. I do see a level up, work, money. I do think this is somebody's got some good luck coming in. I do feel it's something overcome, but it has to do with choosing this path. See, they're looking at this path. There's something they need to sort out and deal with, choosing their battles before they can come together. So it's all about going down this path with you. Some of you have been waiting for the one for some time, and I do see the birth of something new, but yeah, that Taurus. Good morals, good values. This is about being on the same page. So I do see some sort of an agreement here. Yeah. Oh yeah, this person's definitely, they're all in their feels. They've been keeping their feelings to themselves, like really trying to control them here. Yeah. I think you kind of know. This is about emotional intimacy. But it's about, I feel, sharing that with you. A little bit of fear that you're not waiting, or you've started something new, or that you'll reject them, because they are kind of like, should I or shouldn't I? And I do feel they want to take this to the next level. I mean, it could be yourself in that way. Is there somebody comparing one to another? I don't think nothing compares to the King of Cups because they're emotionally mature. So if you have somebody where you've had something on and off and someone keeps making up excuses, this could actually be another person coming in, but you're about to receive that cup. It's an opportunity. Someone's cup runneth over, but you can see they kind of act like maybe a little aloof. I do see communication. I do see something with money and this good luck and timing. Yeah, this is somebody who feels like there's a lot of hope. See, hoping the feelings are mutual, that you still feel the same. I don't think this is something, I mean, maybe a month. It's like a moon cycle. But it's something to do with their mood, something they're dealing with. I don't think they're moody, but I feel like you're waiting and it's still kind of unknown. Yeah, I think it's about emotional intimacy, sharing it with you. Yeah, definitely I see asking you out on a date, heartfelt message communication. So yeah, I do see getting some clarity at some point here. Yeah, this is somebody who's ended something. Whatever it is, it's over. I don't know if it's someone who lost a job and didn't want to say anything because they're very focused. But like I say, choosing their battles, or they've decided to end something with someone else. Yeah. It's often just, sometimes this is internal. Could be someone losing their job, the end of a job. But I definitely feel possibly even things actually turning out in their favor. So there's a lot of hope. This person values you. They hold you in very high regard. But I do see releasing things that no longer serve. Yeah, like I say, a cycle. Some of you definitely, there's a choice. You may decide to end something and let this person in. Because I do see being open to this King of Cups. You're going to receive. This is a power couple. I think the two of you are going to come together. It's all about going the distance. Some of you already know the answers you're seeking. But I wouldn't be surprised if this is something private this person kind of kept to themselves. I don't feel like it's not something that they're hiding that is a secret, as in bad. It's just about ending something. It's an energy of privacy. But I also feel this energy of intuition, knowing. I think this person already knows the answers they're seeking, and I think you do too. They're going to come in. Like I say, you may have had a date, or maybe this person started something and then backed out. Could be they were overwhelmed and just didn't know what to say because they had a lot going on. I see this all the time, people doing that, coming in all enthusiastic, revved up. So sometimes I just see this someone who's biting off more than they can chew at the time, where they have a lot going on. But definitely an energy of someone who makes decisions when they're calm. Yeah. Let's have a look at the King of Cups. I mean, this person's all loved up, ready to go. They are mature, emotionally mature. They're definitely available. Yeah, but I can see, someone here taking a little time out to heal, or a much needed rest, getting out of their head, or just a little break. Yeah. Yeah, so there was definitely something that was off, and you probably know because the Empress is here. Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if this person's another Taurus. Some of you could be dealing with a Virgo. I do see Pisces and Cancer energy. You see those energies 90% of the time in relationship readings anyway. Yeah, I feel someone just taking a break, see things calming down, making a decision through calm. Yeah. I think they wanted, I do see a little romantic energy, being romantic, planning something possibly romantic here. But I do see a much needed break, a little rest, a time out. Yeah, things calming down. Yeah, this is definitely not somebody who makes, or it doesn't mean they're like this all the time, because I feel they are generally a very balanced, grounded person. Slow and steady wins the race, very sincere. But it's possible they were something was going on with this person. I can't put my finger on what it is. I do think they were keeping it to themselves and dealing with it. So if you felt something was off, it definitely has something to do with the way they were feeling. But I also see this romantic energy trying something different. Yeah, I do think this is someone who just needed a break, a time out. And maybe it's yourself too, because often we get, maybe it's just a little bit of a time out. Yeah, there's definitely some sort of indecision, somebody in their head. It's just someone who needs to get out of their head. I don't think they can get you out of their head. Yeah, a lot of focus on work. This is often a person who's working so much they work in their sleep. I definitely feel they're not getting a lot of rest, unfounded fear, stress, anxiety, but it's over. Yeah, it's an energy of someone making changes in their life. Sudden revelations, it offers freedom. So they're definitely taking a break and a time out, but it's also this person knowing they need to make changes in their life. Nice. Yeah, look at that aha moment, a little epiphany. I feel this is somebody rather intelligent, but I do think, there's some sort of idea, trying something different. I do see taking you out, something romantic. So I wonder if it's all about taking this to the next level. It very well could be. I mean, it could be just that emotional intimacy. I don't see physical intimacy. I just see this person with a lot of, self-control kind of energy. So somebody definitely clearing out. There's definitely been some bumps in the road. So this is what this card says. Interesting take on the Ace of Michael, Ace of Swords. A wonderful new idea. Don't allow bumps in the road to hinder your progress. Clear up communication problems with others. So it's about clearing up communication. And definitely there's insight. Somebody here going within. Yeah. So I feel it's all going to be cleared up here. I do see a victory. Yeah, there it is. Eight of Pentacles, working, focusing on work, putting in effort, going down this path. See, there's a light at the end of the tunnel for this person, but they definitely want to go down this path with you. Yeah, something definitely ended. So I see doing things by the book. Good. I think they have good morals and values. More Taurus energy, but it's a painful period in their life that's over. I do think this person, you can pretty much ask them anything. I do think they're an open book. Yeah. Like I say, it's just someone dealing with something, probably not wanting to involve you, but like I say, there will come a time when you can ask this person, they'll tell you anything. But it is about playing by the rules. I do think they have good morals and values. I feel like they're sincere. And there is a lot of, I feel somebody who's just working a lot. Maybe they lost their job, I don't know, and didn't want to let you know. Now we have the Queen of Cups coming from the Empress. Yeah. Kindness, compassion, forgiveness. I feel like you already know. I feel like you're very intuitive at this time. This person too. See, the intuition. I feel there's something here between you, definitely. But just, it's about letting go of those fears. Just releasing this stress and anxiety. Because I think this person sees your worth and value. They hold you in very high regard. Don't even worry about that at all. Whatever it is, it's about them. So take care, and we'll see you soon.